Hi, friends. Today I have more books for you for Read Aloud. Today we're going to read Tacky the Penguin, Franklin Goes to School, Hooray for Hat, and Go Away, Big Green Monster. So let's start with my favorite book, Tacky the Penguin. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice, icy land he shared with his companions. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tacky always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, and 0. His companions were graceful divers. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Tacky always sang songs like How many toes does a fish have? Tacky was an odd bird. One day the penguins heard the thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could only mean one thing. Hunters had come. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. And the thump, thump, thump drew closer. The penguins could hear the growly voices chanting. We're gonna catch some pretty penguins and we'll march 'em with a switch and we'll sell 'em for $1 and get rich, rich, rich. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a block of ice. See, they're running away. Now they're all hiding. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, We're gonna catch some pretty penguins and we'll mark 'em with a switch and we'll sell 'em for $1 and get rich, rich, rich. What's happening? Blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, We're hunting for penguins. That's what's happening. Penguins, said Tacky. Do you mean those birds that marched neatly in a row? And he marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. The hunters looked puzzled. Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully? Asked Tacky. And he did a splashy cannonball, and the hunters looked wet. Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs? Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing loudly and dreadfully as they could. How many toes does a fish have, and how many wings on a cow? I wonder, yep, I wonder. The hunters could not stand that horrible singing. This could not be the land of the pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps and traps and rocks and locks, and not looking at all rough or tough. Goodly, lovely, angel, Neely, and perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. The end. Our next story is Hooray for Hat. Oh, we got all the different animals wearing different hats. When Elephant woke up, he was very grumpy. The doorbell rang and Elephant stomped down the stairs. Go away! I'm grumpy. There was a present at the doorstep. Elephant unwrapped the box. It was hard to stay grumpy now. Hooray for Hat! Elephant cheered. I will show Zebra. But Zebra did not want to look at any hats. Go away! I'm grumpy. So Elephant gave Zebra a hat. Zebra smiled. They both cheered. Hooray for Hat! Let's show Turtle. But Turtle would not come out of his shell. Go away! I'm grumpy. Elephant gave Turtle a hat too. Turtle smiled. They all cheered. Hooray for Hat! Let's show Owl. But Owl did not want to see them or their hats. Go away! I'm grumpy. So Elephant gave Owl a hat too. Owl smiled, and they all cheered. Hoo hoo, hooray for Hat! Elephant, Zebra, Turtle, and Owl marched down the road to show Lion. Hooray for Hat! But Lion didn't want any visitors. Go away! I'm grumpy. Ooh, look at that grumpy face. Elephant gave Lion a hat too. But Lion was still sad. I love this hat, but I can't cheer while our friend Giraffe is not feeling well. What can we do? So Elephant, Zebra, Turtle, Owl, and Lion made a surprise for Giraffe. They all marched to Giraffe's home. On the way, Lion started to feel better. And soon, see the sign says, do not disturb. Giraffe does not want to be bothered. Giraffe felt better too. Hooray for friends. The end. The next book is Franklin Goes to School. Franklin could count by twos and tie his shoes. He could zip zippers and button buttons. But Franklin was worried about starting school. And that was a problem because Franklin was going to school for the very first time. Franklin woke up with the sun. It's my first day of school, he told Goldie his fish. Franklin packed his new pencil case with a ruler, a pencil, an eraser, and 12 colored pencils that he had sharpened himself. Then he woke his parents. Hurry, he said to his parents. I cannot be late for school. Franklin's mother looked at the clock. Even the teacher is not awake yet, she laughed. It's too early. You must be very excited, said Franklin's father. Franklin nodded. It was so early that there was time to make a big breakfast. You'll need a full tummy to work at school, said Franklin's father. Franklin was not hungry. I already have a full tummy, he said. It feels like it's full of jumping frogs. Franklin's mother gave him a hug. I felt that way on my first day of school, but that funny feeling went away. Franklin ate a little. He double-checked his book bag, and finally, it was time to go to school. Halfway to the bus stop, Franklin clutched his tummy. I I don't want to go, he said. Franklin's father gave him a hug. That's how I felt when I started school, he said. Look, all of your friends are waiting for the bus. There was a big crowd at the bus stop. There were brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers. Beaver was carrying her favorite book. I could read it, she said. All of it? Asked Bear. Yes, she answered proudly. Franklin rubbed his tummy. Rabbit pulled out a brand new notebook. My big sister showed me how to write my numbers, he said. All of them? Asked Fox. Most of them, boasted Rabbit. Franklin looked at his mother. I want to go home, he said. We will be here after school to hear all about the things you did today, she said. When the bus arrived, Rabbit grabbed his sister's hand and climbed aboard. Bear stood on the steps and waved goodbye again and again. Franklin hugged his mother, then his father. He kept hugging even after his friends had found seats. How do you think Franklin's feeling? I think he's feeling a little nervous. As the bus pulled away, Franklin looked out the window. He didn't know if he was ready for school. Do you think the teacher will yell? Wondered Rabbit, who jumped at loud noises. Do you think there's a bathroom at school? Asked Beaver. fidgeting in her seat. "I hope somebody has an extra snack," said Bear, who had already eaten his. Franklin didn't say anything. The bus ride seemed very, very long. When they arrived, their teacher was waiting. Mr. Owl said hello in a gentle voice. He showed them where to hang their coats and where to sit. He showed them where to find the bathroom and offered everyone a piece of fruit. Then Beaver and Bear went to the reading and writing center. Rabbit went to play kitchen, but Franklin stayed in his seat. See, there's Franklin. He doesn't look too happy, does he? "What would you like to do today, Franklin?" asked Mr. Owl. "I don't know," said Franklin, rubbing his tummy. "I cannot write all the numbers like Rabbit can. I can't read like Beaver can. Rabbit and Beaver will learn new things at school, and so will you." Franklin started to doodle. "I can see that you are a very good artist," said the teacher. Franklin sat up a little taller. "I know all my colors too," he said. "What color is this?" asked Mr. Owl, holding up a colored pencil. "It's a special blue," said Franklin. "It's turquoise." "Now you taught me something," said Mr. Owl. "Is there something special you would like to learn?" There were so many things Franklin wanted to learn that he had trouble deciding. Finally, he asked Mr. Owl to help him read his favorite book. Franklin made a building out of blocks, and he sorted money in the classroom store and painted 4 pictures, one for the teacher, one for himself, and 2 for his parents. It was a wonderful day. Franklin sat at the back of the bus all the way home. He bumped up and down. He was so busy that having fun that he almost forgot to get off at his stop. His parents were waiting. "How is your tummy?" they asked. Franklin looked puzzled. It had been such a good day that he had forgotten all about his jumpy tummy. "My tummy is empty," he said. "That's a feeling that will go away too," said Franklin's father. "I made this for you," said Franklin's mother. She gave Franklin his favorite snack, fly pie. "And I made this for you," said Franklin, and he gave his parents 2 pictures and 2 big hugs. The end. Our last book today is Go Away, Big Green Monster. Big Green Monster has 2 big yellow eyes, a long bluish greenish nose, a big red mouth with sharp white teeth, 2 little squiggly ears, scraggly purple hair, and a big scary face. But you don't scare me, so go away, scraggly purple hair. Go away, 2 little squiggly ears. There they go. Go away, long bluish greenish nose. Go away, big green face. Go away, big red mouth. Go away, sharp white teeth. Go away, two big yellow eyes. Go away, big green monster. And don't come back until I say so. The end. Thank you for joining me today, friends. I hope you enjoyed the books today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.